A provocative new documentary is shedding light on a global killer, and the voice behind it is a good friend of the Daily Buzz. Welcome back to the show, Miss Vocalist Debbie Gibson, and Dr. Rutledge, the man who produced and directed 3 Billion and Counting. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Debbie, so good to see you again. And first, though, we're going to talk some more about your music in a second, but I want to talk about this 3 Billion and Counting. It's a provocative, as I said, film, causing a lot of controversy. Doctor, what inspired you to get going with this project? And, of course, tell us what it is.
Well, it's a feature documentary that takes a strong look at malaria and why a woman or child is still dying every 12 seconds. It goes back to really the EPA and a lot of cover-up. It's one of the greatest technologic genocides that's ever happened on Earth that was covered up by the EPA. I found the documents, 9,000 pages of testimony that was buried in the National Archives that pretty much exonerated very controversial pesticide, DDT.
Right.
What I found was DDT is completely safe to humans, animals, and the environment. This was never known to the public.
Why is it that this has not come up in the halls of Congress so far?
Well, it has, actually. Tom Coburn actually chairs the Oversight Committee and the Presidential Initiative on Malaria, so he is well aware of it. But a lot of these things get ingrained in society. You know, when I interviewed the last remaining DDT plant in India, the guy said a great thing. He said, you know, how do you kill a dog? You give it a bad name. And that's what happened with DDT.
Debbie, you get involved because you're all over the soundtrack to this documentary.
Yeah, I actually took my first foray into scoring with this film, and obviously it's a labor of love and something that, you know, I've seen so many times that it was a natural fit to watch again whilst my hands were on a keyboard and create a lot of the music for it, or I should say channel a lot of the music for it. And also worked on the closing credits song Rise. We worked on the lyrics together, and I did the music. We're
gonna link people up with more information about the documentary at dailybuzznow.com, and we're gonna join you to talk more about an upcoming album in our next hour. Go to dailybuzznow.com for more info.